Guys, the big story is that today President Trump met with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Finland. Trump was pretty nervous, which makes sense because most people are nervous when meeting their boss. And they met one-on-one, and the meeting lasted for 2 hours, or about 1 hour and 58 minutes longer than his meeting with Stormy Daniels. And so just so you know, to put it in perspective, but it was the first time Trump and Putin had met one-on-one behind closed doors, and this is very interesting. Trump actually released a video to describe how excited he was to be alone with Putin. Watch this.
I think we are alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. And I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound.
Yeah, very much. Well, according to experts, Trump and Putin had a lot to negotiate in their meeting. Trump says the negotiations went great. Putin now controls New York and California, and in exchange, Trump got 3 magic beans. So it's very, very...
Who knows what they do? I don't know.
Very funny. Actually, at the end of the meeting, Trump and Putin didn't sign any formal deal or agreement, mainly because they both spent the whole time trying to make sure the other guy wasn't Sacha Baron Cohen.
Are you real?
But after their time together, Putin did say that the meeting went very well. In fact, it went so well that Putin said he might make Trump president for another 4 years.
Nice of him.
He said it. A lot of people are talking about this. Trump and Putin also held a press conference where Trump actually defended Putin and seemed to side with Russia over his own intelligence agencies. Check out what he said about 2016.
All I can do is ask the question. My people came to me, Dan Coates came to me, and some others. They said they think it's Russia. I have President Putin. He just said it's not Russia. I will say this. I don't see any reason why it would be.
Well, sure, if Putin told you, it must be true. It's like, good enough for me, my people... What? But after the press conference, CNN, MSNBC, and even Fox News slammed Trump for his performance. Trump said he shouldn't jump to any conclusions until we hear what Cartoon Network has to say. Then we know it's bad. It wasn't all business at the meeting. When he first sat down with Putin, Trump talked about the World Cup, and he sounded like a real expert. And listen to this.
I'd like to congratulate you on a really great World Cup. I watched quite a bit. In the United States, we call it soccer.
Soccer, it's like foosball with actual people. Just with actual people.
And then he said, in America, football is the one where I yell at all the players on Twitter. That's what we call it in America. At the end of their press conference, Putin actually gave Trump a soccer ball. Take a look at what Trump did with it. Watch this.
Speaking of the football, actually, Mr. President, I'll give this ball to you, and now the ball is in your court.
That's very nice. In fact, Melania, here you go.
That's also how he gave Melania her engagement ring. He's like, "Here, just take it up.
Take it out, check it out.
Putin was like, be careful, there's an expensive recording device inside soccer ball. So speak into the little nozzle when you... Speaking of soccer, this weekend, France won the World Cup, and they were led by a 19-year-old prodigy named Kylian Mbappe. Yep. After the game, Mbappe said winning the World Cup totally makes up for being named after a Hanson song. And that's it. I know you feel it. Oh, and before he met Putin, Trump was in the UK where he met Queen Elizabeth. Did you see that? It got off to a bumpy start when the first thing Trump told the Queen was that he knows all the words to Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like...
Can you do the fandango? I do fandango. Mbappe.
You see this, when Trump met with the Queen, they went to view the royal guards, and he got a little confused about where to position himself. Check this out. Trump walks like every single tourist in Times Square. It's like,
There's a lot of M&Ms in that store. Take a picture. That's a lot of M&Ms.
some good news here. The 12 boys who were rescued from a cave in Thailand last week are about to be released. They're about to be released from the hospital. They said the first thing they want to eat is KFC. Then their doctor was like, dear God, haven't your bodies been through enough? I mean, good, please. What are you doing? And finally, I heard that you can now buy high-heeled Crocs on Amazon. Take a look at these. Yep. They're great for when you want to say, I have somewhere to go and nowhere to go at the same time. You guys are having a great show tonight. Give it up. Give it up.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.